So like when they're Buster weak, the bosses, for example, when they're Buster weak, they take 4 ticks of health, and in difficult mode they take 2 ticks of health, and then if they're not Buster weak, in the easy version they take 2, and in the difficult version they take 1, and that makes life a lot harder.
Yeah, because you'll notice a lot of the boss fights are sort of a DPS race. And on easy, you can usually win that DPS race.
Well, I don't want a commentator curse, but both runners with pretty nice stages to have picked for their first pick.
Yeah, you can run into situations in both that are pretty bad, but these are sort of like, I'd say like easy to medium stages for a first pick. We've got the ketchup C over here and on Tom's screen, and Chungus has just got a pretty normal Metal Man, actually.
I'm thinking that's cocktail sauce because there's shrimp in there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what it's a really unfortunate thing for Mega Man, but he's got a seafood allergy.
He really does. He doesn't like shrimp or crab.
A damage race here with this Woodman.
Yeah, Woodman on the conveyor belt can be tough, but he was Buster weak, and Chungus dispatches him nicely.
Yeah, it was a good fight.
Oh, and he gets item 3 for it as well. That could be a nice little boost.
Yeah, very nice. And Flash is usually not too bad as a first boss. He mostly just runs around and you shoot him.
Now, Chungus finding Crash for a second stage, which you don't really want. However, he did just have the shell crabs on the first screen, so maybe he's going to be okay.
Yeah, so there's a bit of a... the spawns tend to repeat through the stage in a particular way. So usually you get a clue as to what's in these elevator rooms by looking at the first room.
Yeah, on Crash, since they have to do the elevator rooms, you really don't want the shrimp. Chanky makers aren't very good. What else is really bad in there?
Dogs can be pretty annoying.
Yeah, the lagphibians.
Yeah. There's supposed to be a limit of like 3 small frogs on the screen, but if 2 big frogs open their mouth at the same time, you'll get 6, and then it's just an amazing amount of lag. So yeah, those elevator rooms weren't too bad. Item 3 here is pretty handy.
Yeah, that'll make this climb a lot better.
Mega Man and Roll Chan's slowest movement in this game is ladders. I think Chinky Makers are the only enemy that doesn't get randomized. They appear in random places, but their attributes are not randomized.
Chungus with a really nice flash, actually that's Time Stopper, I was going to say Flash Stopper. Time Stopper use there to make sure that he can get up this ladder.
Yeah, we've got to respect the lore here in the commentary booth, and there's a temptation to refer to it as Flash Stopper, but that's actually Mega Man 4.
Makes so much sense.
Right.
So Daggett, that's a navy blue sky and airman. What does that mean?
You really want the lighter blue.
Science.
But in my experience, the blue often means that it's kind of like vanilla. But this isn't much like vanilla.
Is Chungus fighting a boss? I don't see it. that's a weird Bubble Man color combination with the black sky. That's kind of bizarre because there's just kind of like a snorkel and some arms and legs kind of flapping around. That's all I see.
Yeah. Bubble Man in stealth mode. Oh, item 1. Nice.
And Quick is another good stage to go to early in case he gets the final item, even though he's got 2 stages down and 2 items already.
Yeah, Quick's often a good first stage if you... Our players have hidden stage names, so they don't know where they're going, but if you ever have the stage names up, it's one you might pick early. Oh wow, our runners are following each other.
Yeah, Tom's chasing him.
Tom's probably sweating bullets right now. Probably doesn't really want to be at Crash already, but he's in for a treat. Oh, barely made it past that telly.
And Chungus going through the laser section. This is the reason when I was a kid I would pick Quick last because of this section.
Oh yeah?
But I was like 10, so it's okay.
I would just make sure to go to Flash first. The reason I didn't like Flash Stage was actually, or sorry, Quick Stage was actually Quickman himself. Could never kill him.
He was tough too. He wants some hugs as well. He is Buster Weak, but he's just jamming Chungus there, so Chungus can't actually shoot him.
Flame Zip. Oh, that sounds like a good ability in a zipless tournament.
And item 2. Wow. Chungus with all the advantages. 3 stages, 3 items.
Nice item 3 placement there. Little shout out to Mega Man 1 with this song. Tom's going like he's going for the... Oh, yeah. He was going like he was going for the health pickup and then changed his mind. I feel like this seed isn't as trolly as the last one.
Careful.
So the thing about it is, you can have really nice, peaceful 8 robo stages, and then just the worst castle you've ever had.
Yeah. Yeah, everything can go wrong in any of the Wily stages, really. And Tom's fighting that invisible bubble again. Or not again, but for his first time.
Yeah, can't even see the bubbles Bubble Man is firing.
Those are invisible bubbles?
Yeah.
Ooh, that was
a close leaf shield fight.
Chungus
we
fighting
got
Heat Man over here. This is a tough fight. Heat, with the stairs in the stage is not easy, and he is resistant to the Buster. Chungus has got to be careful. I would E-tank now.
Yeah, if you take
a body shot.
Yeah. Body shots hurt really bad from some of the bosses.
Okay. Whew, there's an E-tank.
Heatman's another one that, I mean, see how long that fight took? If you do have Heatman's weakness, you want to use it.
Oh, for sure, especially when he's resistant to the Buster.
Yeah.
I think that's so funny. Tom was dropping down that ladder, trying to get to the screen transition to come take on these hot dogs, and the clouds were there, and so he just stands there and kind of waits. Mega Man checks his watch. You know?
Yep, you're just kind of at the mercy of those clouds.
We'll see it again here with Chungus. So he's just forced to kind of sit there, and for some reason that kind of makes me laugh.
Fun to have both runners in the same stage. It looks like that air shooter is really good on the hot dogs.
Yeah, that was a one shot. That was nice.
These empty rooms, I always think they're going to have gorillas, because the gorillas start out invisible.
Right, yeah, you don't see them. Chat's saying that there's a 1 in 56 chance of getting the 3 items in the first 3 stages. The stats. Oh, those were invisible drills. They're the same color as the trees.
So the Metal Blade speed is randomized separately between horizontal and vertical. So we've got a Metal Blade here that goes up and down really slowly, but horizontal at a normal speed, which means it's not very good at diagonal shots.
And that was kind of a difficult airman fight because he's resistant and he was blocking quite a bit.
Yeah, airman can be a bro. He often isn't a bro. So we tend to call it airman being a bro when he shoots all of his little air tornadoes in a way that you can shoot him the whole time.
Yeah, see, he's not helping at all. There's the E-tank. There we go. Chungus doing well, sneaking the shots through the tornadoes.
Yeah, that's hard. I think this is the first time we see Heatman this seed.
Yeah, neither runner has done heat.
It's sort of heat, air, and crash are sort of the 3 hard, traditionally hard first 8 robo stages.
Now the crab's here in heat. This is not a great situation.
Oh, using Time Stopper, that's pretty smart. So Mega Man gets knocked in the opposite of the direction that the enemy is facing. In later Mega Man games, you can manipulate which direction you get knocked, but it can be really hard to manipulate in this version, so you have to factor that in when you take a damage boost.
Well, this race has gotten all the raids. SpeedGaming 2 is here. Welcome, everybody. This is a Mega Man 2 Randomizer tournament match.
Yeah, this is a best of 3 match, so we're in the second round. Tom won the previous round. It's a loser's bracket, so whoever loses today goes home and the other person advances. And it's a pretty even matchup.
Tom's fishing for a weakness and not finding it yet, but if he does discover it, that was a pretty good shot. I think that was 4 damage. No, it was more than that. So that's going to help Tom later.
Yeah, that looked like a pretty good weapon to use there.
Yeah, they really are just chasing each other. Okay, I highly admire Tom's musical buster there. Run verified.
It's very important. Oh, see, this is a case where I would actually just stick to Buster on Metal Man.
Yeah, even if he's resistant to the Buster, you can still do it pretty fast with Buster.
Yeah, now he'll have to E-tank, which I think is the big thing for me.
He doesn't have any. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Mmm.
Some of those patterns are just super hard to dodge. And it's not like Metal Man in vanilla where his blades are a particular speed. His blades are just whatever speed they want to be, and your blades are a different speed.
Yeah, his blades right now are a little bit slower than they are in vanilla, and I actually think slow-bladed Metal Man is the most difficult.
Yeah, because they're sort of in the way for the longest amount of time. Yeah, super fast and super slow are both problematic.
Now, this is interesting. Tom's having to take Yoku blocks because he doesn't have item 2. We know Chungus had just about everything.
Yeah. Chungus doing that manipulation on the Metroids again, jumping up to their level so they sort of do a circular motion. Boy, a little bit of lag. This is not a good airman.
Yeah, this first half of Airman is tough. There's so many enemies on the screen. Ooh, that was...
Oh, wow.
Wow, that was close.
Yeah, again, this is a Metal Man I would have just busted. But it looks like Leaf Shield was pretty effective. So weaknesses come in like a few varieties. Like a soft weakness, an actual weakness, like a super weakness, and then like just a super rare thing that just basically insta-kills the boss.
So Tom does have a small lead, maybe a half a stage, because he's on his final stage. And this is a pretty short stage. Chungus, when he finishes air, will still have Bubble, which is a medium-sized stage.
Right. Yeah, we can't do the zips this year in the tournament, so Bubble, you got to do the walk of shame every time you visit Bubble. Spammy. The thing about fighting Crash is Crash can actually generate so much lag during the fight that you're pressing the button and Mega Man is not firing because it's sort of dropped input problem.
Yeah, Crash is an interesting robo boss in the randomizer in that way that he can just spam and really mess up the fight that way, but then he can just be, you know, you've seen the one where he'll just walk around and he never shoots at all, so that's a fun thing.
I'm making quick work quick.
Well, Tom with a pretty good sub-19 8 robos.
Well, you know what time it is, Stuff.
What time is it?
It's time to guess the color and the weakness of the Mecha Dragon at the end of Wily 1.
Alright, you go first this time.
Alright. I'm gonna guess Cool Mint for the color, and the weakness is gonna be Crash Bomb.
Okay, I'm gonna say Orange Dragon and Vanilla Quick Boomerangs.
Mmm. It's a good tune. Alright, we got Chungus coming up on his last 8 robo boss. And, you know, we just hit the 20-minute mark, so these
Yeah,
are
it
good
was,
times for
it was
zipless.
super close for sub 28 robos.
With the hidden stage names and the zipless, it really affects the time a lot.
It really does. Hidden stage names is a challenge, and then zipless. Yeah, there's a lot of tricks to save time. So when you can't do those,
There's your Barbie dragon.
yeah, I said Barbie Dragon. Remember?
yeah, in the first seed.
It still counts. Oh no!
No.
No, Tom. That's that is wow. That gives Chungus a massive chunk of this gap because you have to go so far back in the stage just to get back to the dragon.
And you're out item 1 ammo. Although maybe that problem won't be a problem.
He's fine.
Never mind. So aside from his bruised pride, he should be okay.
There's that Barbie dragon. I'm telling you, it's scary.
I mean, you're not wrong. Yeah, any more mistakes like that, and I think the lead will swap.
Yeah, this is pretty close now. It's Buster again. Wow. 2 Buster Dragons.
Almost getting knocked in the hole there.
Now that one's okay. If you get hit when you're on that top block, you'll just knock back onto the lower block. Even though it feels really scary and you're gonna fall, but you land on the other block.
Tom had to do a little wiggle there to make the item capsule appear. For some reason, that's just a glitch.
Yeah, or it'll show up after you menu, or it is weird.
Yeah. I think Chungus made up a lot of time in that stage.
Yeah, a lot. Now I think neither runner knows the wall weakness, right?
I don't think I've seen it yet.
Tom does not. Yeah, Tom did not check there.
Let's make sure he's got plenty of item ammo. Not a bad call.
Uh-oh. Tom's item 3 got away from him. He makes it on the second try, but he does consume some of his item 3 in case he needs it later.
Yeah, I probably would have picked up that refill capsule he hopped over.
And Chungus is checking the walls, and I would agree with this choice because he was low on E-tanks. Yeah, he only has 1.
Mm-hmm.
So I think this is a good choice.
Agreed. A little bit of...
I couldn't even see what that was. That was metal, maybe?
Yeah, I was watching the Pico fight. Looks like it's bubble and air.
Oh, it was heat. Okay, thank you, chat.
Hmm.
Boy, that bubble ammo is expensive.
Yeah.
So he's gonna have to fish and air. Okay. Which is also a little bit expensive, so that's a tough Pico, yeah.
It really is. Like, if you die to that Pico, you'll have to farm ammo. So, one other thing that is important to know about the randomizer is it randomizes the menu. So the position of the weapons is always the same, but the letter next to them changes. It can really throw people off.
Yeah, and Tom is wisely refilling here at the beginning of Wily 3.
Chungus needs to be careful here. Not a lot of E-tanks to begin with, and taking a lot of damage so far in this fight. Tom, no.
Oh, the surprise fan. Oh. Not a happy, fun surprise.
Giving Chungus a bit more of a chance to catch up. That is a quick death, though. If you're going to die somewhere, Wily 3 is usually a fast place to die.
Yeah.
It does have a checkpoint, but you rarely see it. What are you doing here, Tom? Okay.
Wow, those fans are really, really working hard to get Tom. Let's see if Chungus gets the same surprise.
Yeah, that's the other thing is Chungus may have trouble here too. So another thing to note is you can't menu when you have a weapon on the screen, like a buster shot or a metal blade. You also can't menu when you have a splash animation on the screen. Which I think is what happened right there. I think Chungus would have menued if he could.
Yeah, it's funny that splash makes it so that you can't bring up the menu.
Also opting for item 1. Honestly, I don't know if I would think to use item 1 here. But it's nice to see people... Oh no!
No!
That was a very fast Guts Dozer. I didn't even see what the weakness was.
Yeah, I was watching to see if Chungus would get past the traps.
I'm doing a pretty hefty refill here, but I think it's warranted. You want to stay topped off, really, going into
Yeah, I think you do.
The refights are right after this stage, so... Those are weak to air shooter, that makes sense. That's usually a quick kill. Checking the floor spots, and jumping through. This is a very Barbie castle.
Yeah, the castle is, and Dragon and Guts Dozer.
There it is, there's that air shooter.
Oh wow,
again.
yeah, that's fast once you find it.
A leap of faith there, but with the pausing, it's not so bad. Kind of low on item energy here, but the room's empty, so you go for it.
Yeah, so you kind of do need that item to cross over. Or just wait, but
yeah.
Who wants to do that?
Yeah, waiting, what's that? Find out. The barrier weakness was atomic fire, so I don't think Tom knows that.
I don't think he does. And if he's like me, that's the last thing he'll try.
Yep. There's Metal Blade and Leaf Shield can be fired vertically, so there's a little bit of an optimization at the start of this fight where you try those out on the turrets real quick before you start going through all of your weapons. And the reason, like Stuff and I were saying, we use Atomic Fire last is because you kind of want to try all the things that fire quickly first, because if it's one of those, the whole fight goes faster.
Wow. And it's 2 shots of charged heat for each wall. That is incredibly slow.
Yeah. This is a really evil bubble fight, or boo beam fight. See, I don't think he's charging it all the way.
Yeah, I think it has a really long charge. Yeah. you've got to wait until the sound basically stops.
There he goes. Now he's fine to.
Now he's got to find the boo beam still. It's quick. Okay.
So he maybe could have hit them with this quick without destroying all the barriers because it curves back so much.
Oh yeah.
But you kind of don't know that.
I just noticed that Tom is going clockwise around the 8 robos like a savage. There's debate in the community if you should go counterclockwise or clockwise. And, of course, it doesn't really make any sort of difference. But that doesn't mean we don't make fun of each other for it.
Yeah, I mean, saying that there's a debate is a bit generous to the people that go clockwise. I pretty much only go clockwise if Squid's doing commentary because I know it'll really bother him. I don't know what either runner's E-tank count is at. Chungus must be pretty low.
He has 2. I saw 2 there. He's going for the pause buffer to get through the shots. He's got a corner jump back up to the other one.
Careful. Corner jump.
Careful, careful.
And with a weird sprite.
Yeah.
Is Tom just
there we go.
Playing it risky, or is he actually out of E-tanks?
You know, I don't know. I don't know where Tom's E-tank count is. Okay, Chungus finishes off those boo beams.
He has 3 E-tanks, so he's just playing it. He's just playing it.
Yeah,
risky.
He's just trying to go fast.
Oh, Chungus kind of going clockwise here.
Semi-counterclockwise.
Oh, Metal Blade's smart in this fight.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, and it was a good weapon too.
Yeah. He very well could think that he's behind. That is a great point.
And we have a Buster Week machine again.
No way, that never happens.
Yeah, I've never seen that before.
First time for everything.
And we'll see what Tom does with the alien and what the alien's weakness is. Chungus not too far behind. He's halfway through his 8 robos. And Tom not refilling. Yeah, I think you're right. I think Tom thinks he's got to just keep going fast.
Yeah, totally. Chungus, there he goes. Not great position to be in where the health capsule is way across the screen and you don't have a lot of E-tanks, but I think that was the right decision. Just leave an E-tank.
Oh, Tom shot the air shooter twice, and I can see why. I was thinking that he had found the weakness because it made the noise, but that was a randomized noise. Oh. The alien weakness is really bubble.
Well, GG, Tom. Looks like Tom's our winner today with two wins in a row.
Yeah, GG to Tom. And GG to Chungus. This was a much better race for him. I think he played really well.
Yeah, that was a quite challenging Wily 3, and that's really the only place he's
It was. That was a nasty section.
Hopefully our runners will have some time to come into the commentary booth and answer some questions about their performance tonight. You know, maybe explain why they went clockwise. Oh, it was close. All right, Tom.
Hey.
Welcome to the booth, but you have to answer a question.
No.
Why clockwise?
Because clockwise is awesome.
I'm sorry. There's some problem with your audio. It sounded just like you said clockwise is awesome, which clearly you didn't say.
No, it should have been clockwise is really awesome and sexy.
Oh, Chungus.
Is that my problem?
Bringing clockwise back, huh?
Well, the thing is, I've been talking smack about counterclockwise for so long, I can't really go the other way.
It's never too late.
They would never welcome me back.
We'll still accept you. It's all right.
Never in a million.
Yeah. So congratulations. You'll advance to the next round. What did you think of those seeds?
You know, it's for me, it's been unusual that I would have to use 2 different weaknesses against Pico Pico and almost run out of both.
Yeah, that was a challenging Pico for sure.
In both, like, it was, they really demanded a lot of ammo from their weaknesses. And then, speaking of weaknesses, that crash wall on that last seed, wow. Good thing I had those E-Tank.
Yeah, that was awful that it was heat, and then the charge on it was so deceptive.
That's like the last thing anyone is ever going to check is it charged heat, but twice. What else can I say about those seeds? I felt pretty good about how many weaknesses I found for the bosses in both, and I always make an effort to try and remember. I'll say it out loud to myself a bunch of times, like throughout the course of while I'm playing. Alright, Leaf Shield on Metal Man.
Yeah, we were talking about that you were finding quite a few of weaknesses in general, and a few of the super weaknesses.
And I felt pretty proud of myself that in that first seed, I knew that Bubble was the only one left, and I knew that I needed to switch to Air Shooter, and I did before I even entered the capsule, when he was the only one that was left. Let's see, what else? You know, like, I almost never go left in Wily 6, but I was doing Buster only for a while, and I'm trying to get back on using weapons again, and I'm getting warmed up, I think. But like I went left, I picked up those large weapon refills, and sure enough, Buster Week, Wily Alien, and it wasn't even the first one I checked, because I'd switched to Crash to fill it up. And I think I fell right after that, but yeah. I felt pretty good about how I played in that second seed through the Robot Master stages, and then pretty bad about how I did in the Wily stages. Like, I died to the dragon before I even got to find the weakness. I was like, okay, I felt pretty good about how I was playing up till now, so I'm not going to panic yet, but I can't do that more than once. So, luckily,
and
it was Buster Week.
GG to Chungus, who just defeated the alien.
Alright, GG.
Yeah, GG.
GG.
So what did you think?
Yeah, overall, I mean, I had fun. You know, at least I was able to complete them. Like, I've been practicing a lot lately. I've been trying to get like a little bit of practice in every day, and like I didn't complete a seed in like 3-4 days. I completed a seed like yesterday, and just to be able to complete seeds feels good right now because I was, like I said, I was doing Buster only for so long, and then it was a rougher transition back to the other way than you might think. But I'll get warmed up. Hopefully, I can come in even cleaner for the next one.
And how about you, Chungus? What did you think of those seeds?
I'm actually a little disappointed in myself because that first seed Heatman stage was pretty free, and I just kept walking off of Yoku blocks.
Oof.
Yeah, it seemed like things started a little rough for you in the first seed, and then it got better later.
Yeah, right up until I fell off the invisible floor in Wily 4. That's all right. It's been kind of a long week. I didn't expect it to go any other way. CasualTom is an amazing runner. I'm just, I just had fun doing this, and glad to see CasualTom move on.
Oh, you flatter me. I've been getting lucky and unlucky, but today, I mean, I completed the seed, so I mean, I do feel okay. I feel pretty good. But thanks and GG's to you. I was pretty excited to go up against you. I remember the first time I saw you in Twitch chat. I was like, this guy has the most amazing name, and then suddenly, 2% Chungus is in the rando brackets. And I got to race him, so I was looking forward to that because I love Chungus memes. It's no secret for those who know.
Oh yeah, both.
Yeah, you guys both had much better races in the second seed. Tom, I think you had a sub-19, 8 robos, and Chungus, you were only about 10 seconds over the 20-minute mark. So those were both really good 8 robos. And then how was it to get that fun surprise in Wily 3?
Oh, you got that surprise too, huh?
Oh, yeah,
twice.
like,
yeah, oh damn. I was just like, yeah, he's gonna die there too. It's fine. Like, everyone dies there.
that was exactly my thought.
Buster Week fan fiend underwater with bikes. Yeah, come
Then
on.
I died there again, and I'm like, yeah, everybody else's controller dies there too. I've still got a chance.
But I was I was using item 1 to get over it, and it was working okay, but I was using like a lot of it, and then I was starting to get a little bit concerned because I was running really low, but luckily I had enough to get through it, so yeah, it felt pretty good.
Yeah, that was pretty good fun.
Yeah, I think both of you raced really well tonight.
Thank you.
In terms of what's going to happen with the tournament, though, unfortunately, Chungus, that's your last match. You, Tom, on the other hand, will be racing against Crabcakes next, and I think Crabcakes might be watching. So, is there anything you would you like to tell Crabcakes?
I know Crabcakes really wanted this rematch, and I'm really excited about it too. What I can say, as far as how I feel about it, I'll start from the beginning. It was my first race. It was against Crabcakes. Knew nothing about Crabcakes. I was like, all right, I know nothing about Crabcakes, so I was kind of relaxed about it. And after that first race, I was like, excuse me. And then like that back and forth, and just how intense. And then when I went back and watched it, like I only took that W that day because it all came down to menuing in Alien. I found the weaknesses faster. It was luck. That's how I did it. I think she got to Alien faster, like in a couple of those races, and then I was just able to catch up with just luck, just knowing what I go for first and it working, and just mashing it, whatever I did. So I mean, but then I saw like Crabcakes. She took one round off of Prodigy. She, which I don't believe anyone else has done this year yet. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's kind of scary already. I think I saw she got like one of the races I saw. She got like I don't know what her race PB is. I saw she got 31. I've never gotten a sub 32 in a race. I've gotten a sub 31 off stream or outside of a race. But yeah, like 32s are like all I ever seem to get in the actual tournament. So I mean, I gotta come clean. I gotta come correct. I'm gonna give it my best. I think it could probably go either way. If you think about Group A, sorry if I'm talking too long, but just one more thing that's been kind of going through my mind. So, Kyle beat me, and then I beat Kyle and Crabcakes. Crabcakes beat Kyle. Crabcakes beats me. It's like everyone gets like 2 off each other.
Yeah,
crazy. Unless I did the math wrong, but anyway, getting kind of tired.
Well, I think it should be a good matchup. Hopefully, you guys can get that on the schedule.
Yeah, that'll be a fun one.
Yeah, I mean, this time of day is always ideal for me. Just about any day. It could probably happen pretty soon. So we'll be in touch. Maybe it'll happen in like a few days, give or take. But yeah, I'd like to knock this out while I'm hot, because I've been trying to stay hot this whole time because I haven't played in like 11 days or something like that. I've been practicing, but you know, because I knew if I didn't, I would have problems. So I still had problems, but just room for improvement. So
Yeah, and I think our next match is actually tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern, where I'll be racing against Metalo.
yeah, good luck to both you guys. That should be a fun one.
Yeah, he's gonna kill me.
Are you crying, Daggett?
No.
That doesn't happen until after the races.
There's no crying in Rando.
Oh, it'll be fun, but yeah, I expect that Metalo will clean the floor with me.
No, I mean, you might get lucky, or he might get unlucky, or who
True.
knows?
It's true.
I'm sure it'll be worth watching no matter what.
All right. Well, I don't know if there's anything else we want to cover, but for me, I'm going to say thanks for having me here, guys. I'm glad I could finally get into a commentary. I've been, out of the scene for a little while, so I'm trying to get back. And thanks, Daggett, for doing this with me. GG's to both of you guys. Those were fun races, and I think you guys both did really well, considering the seeds you had and what went on and everything. So, yeah, thanks, everybody.
Yeah, thank you, Stuff. Thank you to the runners. Thank you to SpeedGaming for making this possible. Charlie Boy, the organizer. Thank you to everybody.
Thanks also to the Mega Man 2 Rando community for being so welcoming.
Yeah, great to have you. And to anyone else who's interested, come join our Discord. We race around this time of night, tomorrow night, Sunday nights every week. All are welcome. So yeah.
Yeah, I'll be there tomorrow night. Come on in for your free SRL points.
I may. I'll try. I should be practicing if I'm going against Crab Cakes. Hopefully I'm free. And then just for me real quick, just another shout outs to Group A. High fives to everyone still in it. Good luck. And thanks again, and thanks to commentary, thanks for tracking. That's it, yeah.
Oh, thank you for watching, everybody. Have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow for the next match.